have you heard what the Phillips sales meeting is going to be like this year?
Haven't heard a thing yet, but it'll be good. You can depend on that.
We don't want to hand our division people a prepared package and say this is your sales meeting. We want to make them a part of it.
But we've got 18 divisions. That means 18 customized sales meetings.
That'll take an awful lot of planning. And I wonder what something like that would cost.
I suggest we contact some experienced producers and get their ideas and estimates on such a sales meeting.
Good.
They'll be able to tell us if it's possible.
Then that's it.
This one's from Phillips. Do you think maybe...
It is. Call a meeting. We've got some planning.
Meetings?
If we plan a basic program and let the divisions do their own...
No. Even the divisions part of the meeting ought to be planned out. That way the divisions will each take part. But the overall presentation won't vary. Right?
Right.
Good idea. But 18 shows on approximately the same date. That means 18 portable stages.
18 sets of all materials.
Forget the details. Let's get the ideas first. Right. Let's see.
Idea.
That's the way it started. One group, Phillips Petroleum Company with a communications need. A need for a sales meeting that will be a proper kickoff for the 60s, and yet a meeting in which the division personnel can take an active part. The other group? Centron Corporation. One of the producers contacted by Phillips now has the challenge to create the ideas and plan the format and the budget that will do the job for Phillips. What do you think?
Best so far.
I like their ideas.
They're fresh and original.
Then Centron gets it, right?
Fine.
Okay.
That's it.
A project like this...
Will be a real challenge.
Yeah. We ought to get busy. Right away.
But first,
The ideas.
Giving birth to ideas isn't always an easy process. But when the dam finally breaks, things really get into gear.
Now, paint the floor.
Light the sight.
Bring on the set pieces.
Try them together. Bring one closer.
Try them both close. Nope. That's better. Try it there. No, over here. No, back there. That's it.
Kill the lights. That one's ready to go.
Say, how about... Well, then how about...
looks like we're all set.
Then that's it. Roll it.
Camera set.
Sound set.
40. Take 3.
Action.
It's the secret to the 60s. It's the secret to happiness. It's the secret to the 60s. It's the secret to your success.
The secret to the 60s was the theme of the meeting. Original musical numbers to help explain this theme were composed by Centron personnel and sung by stars like Anita Bryant.
money crisp and green. Who doesn't want money? And money's what we mean. We'll give you the 6 keys, the wonderful keys to the 60s. There's good news a-comin', your pumps will be hummin' soon.
Parts of the message were illustrated in comedy sketches by Rowan and Martin.
Thank you very much, miss. You come back and see us again.
Dick. You be sure and do that, sweetie. You come back and see us real soon, huh?
Dick!
Yeah.
Ryan! Dick!
Right. Come back soon, huh? Come back soon. Did you see her? Woo-hoo-hoo. You know what I say about these girls. When they come in here...
Use. Now, what do you think you're doing? That woman could have been a super mystery motorist.
You say that about every girl that comes in here. Can't I have any fun?
Well, it's true. Any one of these women customers could be the mystery motorist. And besides, all of our women customers are important. We can't afford to lose any of them.
Well, we can't afford to lose that one. Did you get a load of her? Whee!
Oh, yeah.
That's just her head.
I got a load of you. You know, that's very rude when you look at a girl, her dress pulled up like that. You shouldn't do that.
How did you know her dress was pulled up? You were peeking too, huh?
I just happened to...
You show me a woman customer like that. Now wash the windows up and down, up and down. I'll screw up the phone, I'll sweep the door.
You cut that out.
It was good.
Well, you're just lucky the boss wasn't here. If you're going to clown around like that...
I'm not clowning around. I happen to be a red, white, and gray Phillips man.
Well,
I'm a golden approach man.
you are.
Yeah. Learned that in school.
You learned it?
Yeah.
Well, let's see how much you remember.
All right.
Right now, I'm going to be a woman customer, see?
You're what?
So, I'm a woman customer.
And a woman customer?
That's right. So when I
Are you
come...
married?
I'm married.
All right.
So I'll...
You fool around?
Oh,
I
come
was
on.
just kidding.
All right.
Do you?
It isn't important.
It is to your husband.
This is important. Now, let's see what you've learned.
All right.
So I'm a woman customer.
You're a woman
I'll come
customer.
driving in,
Driving
and
in.
you try the
And,
golden approach.
right
Let's
on.
see how good you can do.
All
that.
right.
Okay?
Here we go.
Here we are. All right.
Come on, boss.
You ready?
Here we go. Fill it with flight fuel, sir?
No, you wouldn't say that.
Fill it with 66?
No.
Lemonade?
No.
Peanut butter?
Oh, come on. You know what I mean. I'm a lady customer. You wouldn't say sir.
Oh! Fill it with flight fuel, baby?
Now, you wouldn't say that either.
Well, I was just kidding.
Well, stop kidding around.
All right.
Now, get serious.
Yeah.
All right. Now, you've asked me if I wanted you to fill it with flight fuel.
Right.
And I said yes.
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you say yes. If you're going to say yes, just say yes. Right out.
All right. Yes, I want you to fill it with flight fuel.
That's better. There we go.
All right. Now, remember, I'm a woman customer.
Right.
So you show me how you would handle her.
Huh?
Show me how you handle a woman customer.
Well, I wouldn't handle a woman customer. That's a fine thing to accuse me of. I wouldn't if I were allowed to.
All right. Show me how you treat the customer.
All right.
Now, don't spill any of that on my fender, young man.
How'd you like this right in the face, you old bat?
Now, you wouldn't say that to a customer.
I'm sorry.
The customer is always right.
Right.
I'm going to go to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Why can't we finish this first?
I mean, I'm going to pretend to go to the restroom.
Oh.
I'm still the lady customer.
Oh. All righty. Johnny. Well, you're pretty quick there, lady. Didn't have to go very bad, huh?
Never been so insulted. Your restroom is filthy.
Well, it may be now, but it wasn't when you went in there. Why don't you watch what you're doing? My boss goes around saying he keeps that place clean. He keeps it clean. I keep it clean, and I hope the hell you didn't make a mess in there.
Dick!
What?
Well, you can't talk like that to a customer.
You can?
Well, of course you can.
Well, I've always wanted to.
Doesn't make any difference. Why, if our boss ever heard you talk like that to a customer, he'd skin you alive. Now, check under my hood.
Huh?
Check the hood.
Oh, check the hood. Huh. Check the hood, check the hood. You're about a quart low on oil, lady.
You're dripping the oil all over me. Forget it.
Forget it. Well, it's your engine, but you're a quart low.
No, forget the whole thing, Dick.
Forget the whole thing. Wait a minute. I'm doing a good job. I could do better.
You work in the lube bay. I'll take care of the customers on the driveway.
You don't trust me.
Well, it isn't that I don't trust
Do you think that's the way I'd really treat a customer? You know me better than that. Watch me. Shut up. Shut up. Ding, ding, ding. Fill it with flight fuel now?
Yes.
Good.
Don't get any on my car.
Ooh, I'd like to dry clean your hat. Don't mess up that restroom. I told her, didn't I?
To the lube bay.
To the lube bay.
Background projection and a variety of other visual aids help the Phillips executives tell their story.
That our population will grow 15 million in the next 5 years. And by the end of the decade, we should have 213 million people in the United States, an increase of 33 million over our present population. Perhaps no other factor will be as important to the businessman in the year ahead and throughout the 1960s as this great potential for new customers brought about by an expanded population and a change in the makeup of that population. The second major factor we can see for the year ahead and for the 10 years ahead is a trend toward greater mobility.
Charlotte Montgomery from the Good Housekeeping magazine staff gave an expert's view on what and why women buy.
Now, how much do you do to start this business coming your way? Is your front office clean and well arranged? Are your displays attractive? Is there a place for a woman to sit as she waits for a tire to be changed or for a lube job? Does she feel welcome in your station? Does she feel out of place? If she feels out of place, she'll never linger and look around and buy. These are my 7 points, and they add up to good service given in a friendly way, a personal, warm, be my friend way.
New products were introduced by individual motion pictures that later could be removed from the overall materials and used as a part of the year-round Phillips training and sales programs.
Phillips research engineers set exacting high standards for clean-burning, noise-free performance as they put the various blends on trial in the newest high-compression engines. Will it deliver quick starts under all kinds of conditions? Will it give faster engine warm-up? Faster acceleration? And smoother power? Is there any knock, pre-ignition, or other combustion noise? Check the test instruments. What about rumble? Is it present? Or has an improved blend been able to eliminate this symptom of harmful combustion? These are the questions the engineers had to answer in selecting the best possible formula for the new flight fuel. Test engines were disassembled and carefully checked. Every part of the combustion chamber was studied and examined for fuel deposits, and the deposits were measured and analyzed. Control of these deposits was a major consideration.
New uniforms were introduced to Phillips personnel throughout the show, including this novel presentation.
them that has gets. It's not a law this fellow regrets. He's got it, he'll get it, because he has class. The polish he has isn't all on the glass.
During the conception and production of this project, Phillips and Centron worked closely together to be sure that the desired ideas, facts, and attitudes would be effectively communicated by the Phillips sales meeting. Soon all the materials were ready. Scripts were prepared for the entire sales meeting, not only for the filmed portions, but for the parts to be played live on stage by the division personnel. Motion pictures were in the can, film strips were set to go, and 18 separate traveling sets, such as this one, were ready to be sent out to the division personnel. And how were all these materials coordinated into an effective sales meeting for Phillips? Let's see. The sales meetings got off to a fast and entertaining start.
It's the secret to the 60s. It's the secret to happiness. It's the secret to the 60s. It's the secret to your success. That's the secret to
The division personnel were integrated into the meeting by interplay between them and characters in the motion picture.
There are so many things that all go together to make up the secret to the 60s. Of course, I can sing about them, and I will, because there are a lot of wonderful new things to sing about. But when it comes to the real inside information, there's no better place to get it than from your own division manager.
Oh, thanks, Anita. Hi, everybody. Well, as you can see, we're doing things a little differently this year. As a matter of fact, this whole sales meeting is going to be different from anything we've ever done before. This year, our theme is The Secret to the 60s. We're not going to be talking this year about just 1 year at a time. We're going to be talking about 1960 and all the years to come in this decade. Because we're going to have new opportunities and new problems in the 60s. And when I say we, I mean everyone in this room. Every dealer, every jobber, everyone connected with the sale of Phillips products.
The film strips were narrated live by division personnel.
It would be a shame to leave out the hero. And the hero hasn't been left out. Now you have a new uniform. And a uniform a businessman can be proud to wear, anywhere. And one your employees will be proud to wear, too.
And well-planned transitions between the live and canned portions of the production made for a smooth and fast-moving program.
Watch me. Shut up, shut up, shut up, ding, ding, ding. Fill it with flight fuel now?
Yeah.
Good.
Don't get any on my car.
Ooh, I'd like to dry clean your hat. Don't mess up that restroom. Little blueberry. Blueberry.
Anybody here know how he felt? Well, there's nothing like having a customer tell you how to do your job. But the customer's in the driver's seat, and it looks like he's going to stay there. Our question is, how are we going to get more of them? That brings us to our third key to the 60s. So let's bring our own Fred Saxton out here to tell us what it is.
Howdy. The third key to the 60s is new customers.
The motion pictures and film strips were projected from behind the set, thus eliminating these mechanical distractions from the meeting. The sales meeting was a little over 2 hours long. In that time, a fast-moving, diversified program had communicated the Phillips story to its personnel in The Secret to the 60s. what was the audience reaction to this sales meeting? Terrific. And the client's reaction? The same. And what was the reaction of the division managers?
Well, the set was compact enough to be carried in the station wagon. It took us less than an hour to set it up and have it ready for a meeting. It required only 6 people to conduct the whole show, and it was a first-class sales meeting. I thought it was great.
This has been the story of a sales meeting for the Phillips Petroleum Company. We here at Centron feel confident in our ability to help you solve your communication problems, whatever they may be. We have the modern facilities and a highly skilled staff ready to help you in motion picture production, media advertising, design and layout, customized photography, direct mail advertising, publicity campaigns, shows and exhibits, public relations, sound recording, and market research. This staff and these facilities and services of Centron are at your disposal to help you with your communication problems. May we take this opportunity to invite you to visit us or let our representative call on you. Thank you.